If you are someone who is like genuinely interested in just too many things, and every time somebody says like pick one, then you just get stuck because picking one is going to mean that you're losing everything else, then this video is probably for you. Especially because a lot of people tell you to niche down, and I'm here to tell you no, that's actually not the way to do things. What you want to do instead is rather like build a container that can house all of the interests, and preferably actually merge them in a way that can actually increase their value all at the same time. Speaking from experience, like I've been in that situation where you try to pick one thing and then you do it for a little bit, just a short amount of time, and between the amount of time you're already either getting bored or you can feel something at the back of your head. It's like resentment, where you are trying to be only a part of yourself, like a multiplicity of who you actually are, and you're basically just ignoring that. That actually never works, and there's a different way to think about this. Once you see it, you're not going to be able to unsee it. See, all you have to do is you have to stop asking people what to do. Stop it, because all the interests that you have are not competing. That may sound unbelievable at first, but just humor me for a second. No matter how diverse they are, there's going to be a through line underneath all of them. There's something that they're going to be pointing to, and what you have to do is find that thread. You have to find that thread, and it might take a while, but that's the most important thing that you can do, because once you are able to find a thread, you're going to create the container that can house all of the interests at the same time. If you're going to do this, you're supposed to use constraint to the best of your ability. Most people do not like the idea of constraint. Nobody likes to be restricted. In fact, that's the reason why you're here in the first place. But this is actually how you use it to your advantage. You have to pick something that forces you to work within a structure. You have to pick a format or a deadline or a scope. You have to pick a project, a quest. And when you have that quest, it needs to be small enough for you to be able to finish. Use the constraint to fit in as much of yourself through your interests as possible. My ideal case scenario, I think you should use 2 weeks maximum. Within those 2 weeks, try to create something that is the best version of all the different sides of you that you can create. But limit yourself to the time. And when you do that, put it out, publish it, ship it, whatever. Document the process to be more than 50% ahead of anybody else that's suffering from this problem. If you could relate to this, then give me a follow, and you're gonna get more of the information, frameworks, and every resource that you will need to be able to build a creative, self-authored life that you never want to escape from.